Hey guys, what's up? Chris here with you, and I'm going to show you and review the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2 tent. Two-person tent, fit two people very comfortably, depending on the kind of gear you have in there with you, backpacks and whatnot. But one person, very, very comfortable. I got rid of my Sputnik 2 at REI, thank you REI, and bought this bad boy, 250 bucks later. But Big Agnes is one of the top of the line tents that you might want to look into. Anyway, so start out, you set up a tent. Normally you've got 4 points, front and back, and I'm just going to break this down. I'm going to take it apart instead of putting it up because it takes longer. Middle, right here, first off, it's got a vent pocket. You can close this up, Velcro. It's got a piece of Velcro on the front of this rod, so you can Velcro it to this. It stays up really well. If you don't hit it, it's already. Has a guy outline right here in the middle, one on this side, and one on the opposite side in the same exact place. You can go on this side. This other side is exactly the same. Pull this out, roll this back, hook it in one of these little areas that they give you. The tub on it, I like the tub on it because it's pretty high. From some of the other tents I've seen, it could be a little higher. From some of the stuff I've seen on the trail, you can get splashback into your tent. But from what I see around the fly right here, if you put the fly up and all that stuff, all that good stuff, you're not going to have a problem whatsoever. It's away from the tent, probably about a good 4 to 5 inches on each point, and any condensation that might build up on in the mesh on the inside and whatnot, it's not really going to affect you too much. And we'll just take a little walk through around the tent. It's a pretty solid tent. One thing I want to emphasize is that these little clips down here, you see them right here by the end of my toe. They are for front and back, so you know where your rain fly needs to go if you have to set it up pretty quick. It's gray on the front and black on the back or the head side. So gray on the foot side, black on the other side. So that is that overview of the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2 tent. Okay guys, here is a side view of fly. You can hook it either here or here. Right now I just have it hooked here. Probably easier for you to do it right here like this. I'll just go ahead and undo this one. Put this in my pocket so I don't lose it. Wind's blowing a little bit, so that'll keep that there. Full double zip, back and forth. You see? Let's go ahead and unzip this all the way, or most of the way. Lay that down. Grab this camera, and we'll get in here. That should stay there. You can see that pretty well, I believe. Let me come and look. Do this a little closer. Alright, this has like, every corner has a most of the corners have a little mesh pocket you can put, you know, your normal stuff. I'm in here. Hey, there's my hat. One of my hats. Been looking for that thing. Anyway, alright, so I'm right here in the middle. You got a mesh pocket right here. A mesh pocket right there. I believe at the head side, well, I'm at the foot side actually. So let's swap. Alright, so those mesh pockets were at the head side. Sorry about this flap right here. See if I can get rid of that. That wind, hopefully it will keep that there. Probably won't. Anyway, so you can see what I have here on this side. And then this opposite side, those are the zipper poles. It's exactly the same. You have these little points right here and right between where you can hang a clothesline or hang any kind of little lantern or anything else you need. But right now I'm laying in it and I have headroom, foot room, and you can tell right here the difference in between the mesh and the rest of it. How much of a, it's probably like a 3-inch gap between all of it. So the condensation and everything, it shouldn't drip on you too well, depending on what you're doing and how shitty the weather is. Here at the back, it's a little bit better. You know, any tent is a tent. I have a ground cloth underneath me, and like I said, I've slept in this probably a number of times, probably 5-6 times since I got it, and one of them was through rain, and it did well. It did really, really well. I just had to wipe off the rain fly on the top and, you know, go to town. It's maybe a good idea to maybe Scotch guard your stuff every however you feel necessary. It could help you out a little bit. But here we go. For each area or each side of the tent, you have this, and then you can tell how far those guy out, or the vestibule area does for you. It will keep stuff away from you, I promise. You can see that little gap right there. Sometimes maybe if you don't want that, you can throw some leaves or something up to help you out, so you don't have so much of a draft, depending on the time of the year. So this is the inside of the tent in a nutshell, literally. So hey, there's a dime. I don't know where the hell that came from, but anyway, wouldn't be a dime there if I hadn't used it, obviously. So I really like this tent compared to the Sputnik 2 I had. Complete game changer in the world of tents. I give you as much information as I can, but it's a pretty cut and dry situation. There's two little pockets right here, down here by your shoulder area. There's one up above on each side, but it is what it is, guys. It's a tent, and do what you gotta do with it. Also, it comes with a stint, a little extra like stint that if one of the pieces of your poles break, that
you can repair it with that stent or keep it stable with that stent. I don't have it on me. I left it in the house. I meant to show you, but I like it. I love it compared to what I had prior. And here in a minute, I will break this down instead of putting it up because it took too long to put it up. Well, I mean, it didn't take too long, but I didn't want to break it back down and then put it back up just for the sake of this video. You can pretty much tell what it is if you watch in reverse. So stick with it, and I will take you on the breakdown video of the Big Agnes Copper Spur UL2. Alright, hey guys. Alright, so I'm not going to break this down tonight. I did break it down, but then it didn't go well on the video. And then I'm going to sleep out here tonight, so I'll show you the breakdown tomorrow. I'm going to just do it. It's going to be 40. It was 45 degrees today. It's going to be 45 degrees tomorrow. So we are supposed to have rain or / freezing rain tonight. So I want to test that out. I don't have the rain flight on it right now. But I just want to give you a look. I don't think I gave you this look earlier. But this is what I said. It was freestanding, and I don't have it. I took the stakes out of it, and it doesn't have any guy outlines on each side of it. The wind is blowing quite a little bit. Hopefully you can't hear it like you did earlier. You can see this side is open. There's the rain fly and all that junk. So just want to give you a quick overview of it, and I'm sorry that I didn't get to break it down, but I will show you the breakdown tomorrow on it. You know, it's a good tent, I promise. So you do your research, and don't trust me, do your own research. But I'm gonna put the rain fly on here and then get my sleeping pad and some other stuff set up tonight, charge this battery, and I'll probably do I need to do a video on my my headlamp, the Black Diamond. Don't know the specific name, but it's a 90 lumen headlamp. But I'll compare that headlamp to the one I started out with. But I need to get the stakes into this and get everything done up with this tonight. I'll probably get down to about 25 tonight. So I just want to test other stuff. So I'm leaving here in another couple months to either I can't decide whether I want to just do the sections I missed or completely start over the Appalachian Trail. And I'm kind of leaning toward completely starting over. So I'll talk to you guys soon, and you guys take care.